Hi and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write your subject line for your emails. Depending on the type of email that you're going to write, the choice of words that you will need to use for the subject line will be different. Here in this video, I will show you a few types of subject lines accordingly. The first type of subject lines are meant for the welcome email. These are some examples of subject lines for welcome emails. As you see here, these subject lines had a common element. They use words like welcome or first, and those words would be the key. And if you're offering them a free report or freebies when they opt into your list, use the third subject line stated here. The second type of email is scarcity email. When you are writing scarcity emails, the choice of words in terms of time and amount of your item is the key in writing the subject line. You can see there are a few subject lines for scarcity email here, and they usually put in limitations in time, such as 24-hour sales or limitations in terms of the amount of the item. For instance, only 50 copies are available. Moving on, the third type of email is promo email. Promo email is different from the first two types of emails. Promo email is the introduction of the product you are promoting, whether it's your own product or other people's products. In this email, the subject line is essential because it decides whether your email will be opened and read or deleted. The subject line for promo email must stir up the curiosity of the subscribers. Make them feel that they must open the email to read the content. Here are a few examples to show you how a subject line for promo emails should be like. Next, a reminder email obviously is to remind them about your product or your newsletter. Therefore, the keyword in writing the subject line for reminder email is putting up the name of your product. As you can see here, these are a few examples of subject lines. And then the fifth type of email is last call email. The last call email is a bit similar to the reminder email. The only difference is the last call email needs to stir up the sense of urgency. You will announce that the launch of the product is coming to the end. If the subscribers are still interested, they will need to buy now. We've come to the final type of email, which is the content email. Content email is playing the role of telling a story as a testimonial for the subscribers. When you come to writing the subject line for your content email, think about it as if you are choosing a title for your story. And make it your subject line. For instance, as you can see here. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Hi and welcome. I am going to teach you how to schedule follow-up emails in this video. With this feature, you can plan a series of emails ahead and schedule them in order. Aweber will take care of the rest for you. You can spare your time and do other important tasks while Aweber will send them the follow-up emails automatically. So let's get started. Log into your Aweber account and you will see the Messages button at the top left side of the page. Move your cursor to the button and you will see a drop-down menu. Choose the Follow-up Series option in the drop-down menu. It would lead you to this page. As you can see here, there are three options: drag and drop email builder, plain text message, and code your own HTML. You can choose the one you usually use to upload emails. But in this case, I'm going to choose plain text message as an example. When you are in this page, the first thing that you will see is the subject line box. Enter the subject line and type your email in the large box below your subject line. And when you are done with it, click on Save and Exit and wait for it to load. And then you will see this page. Click on the Send options and choose the option to add this draft to your follow-up series. You want to click the Click Tracking because this feature enables you to keep an eye on the open rate. And then click on Add to Follow-up Series. And there you go, your first follow-up email. To create a second email, move your cursor to Create a Message and click on Plain Text Message again. It will lead you to the page where you will fill in your subject line and write your email just like before. Enter the subject line and your email. Once you're done, click on the Save and Exit button, and you will be directed back to this page. Do the same thing. Click on the Send options and then Add to Follow-up Series. The pop-up box is now different from the first one. You need to state how many days after the first email that you would like to send out the second email. If you have a monthly follow-up email series, change the number to 30 so that your second email will be sent out 1 month later. If you want it to send after 1 week, change the number to 7. The number can be varied depending on your schedule. On the same page, there is a send window feature. You can deliver your message on certain days and times. For example, if you want the email to be sent on weekdays only, click the boxes from Monday to Friday. You can also set the time interval between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. For your information, statistics have shown that weekdays from 9 to 12 is the time where most people will check their email. So it is highly recommended to choose that interval to send your email. If you have planned to use this feature, this would be a reference for you. Moving on, you've noticed that there are another 2 options below the table. The first one is send messages based on each subscriber's local time. You may want to enable this because you wouldn't know exactly where your subscribers are. If you send the emails merely according to your own time zone, you might lose some subscribers. The second option is apply these days and times to all messages. And this is totally optional depending on your schedule. In this example, I'm going to put 30 days under the interval. In addition, click on Send Messages based on each subscriber's local time. Most importantly, click the Click Tracking and then click on Add to Follow-up Series. And there you have it. You've just set up your follow-up email series. If you want to have more in your series, just repeat the steps and that will do it. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a newsletter in GetResponse. It enables you to schedule your email ahead of time. When you see this, you may be wondering what the difference is between autoresponder and newsletter. In autoresponder, you will send out a series of emails. The first email will be sent whenever someone subscribes to your mailing list, and it doesn't matter when they subscribe. The sequence will always be the same as how you've set it up. Unlike autoresponder series, while newsletter requires you to set a specific date and time to send out your email. If the visitor subscribes to you after the date and time, they will not be able to receive the email unless you send it again manually. Without further ado, let's get started. When you have logged into your GetResponse account, you will see there are 4 options here in this page. One of them is the Create Newsletter option. Click on it and wait for it to load. You will see 2 options in the Create Newsletter page. There's New Email Creator and HTML Source Editor. I will choose the first option as an example for this video. First, type your message name and subject. For this example, I will just type "just a test email." Move on to the next step once you're done. And then, at the left-hand side of the page, you can see there are some pre-designed templates. But I will not recommend that you choose the complicated one because the chances that your email will be sent to spam are high if there are too many pictures in the email. So usually what I'll do is pick on the plain text template and then enter your plain text message here in this box. If your message is too long, it is highly recommended to click on the Wrap Long Lines option at the top right above the box. Once you've done this, click on the next step. It will then lead you to this page. You can include and/or exclude recipients in your mailing list. Click on the boxes that you want, and move on. In this case, I'm going to pick the list building how-to list and proceed to the next page. And then you will see a message summary page. Double check all the information. If everything is fine, then click on Schedule. You can see there is a delivery time and date option that's appeared. Choose your time and date to schedule your email. In this case, I'm going to choose the 7th of November and 9:30 a.m. US time and click on Schedule. And well done. Your message will be sent according to the settings and you're done with it. Thanks for watching. Hi and welcome. I'm going to teach you how to schedule autoresponder emails in this video. With this feature, you can plan your autoresponder and schedule them in order. GetResponse will take care of the rest for you. You can spare your time and do other important tasks while GetResponder will send them the follow-up emails automatically. So let's get started. Log into your GetResponse account and you will see the Messages button at the top left-hand side of the page. Hover your cursor over the button and you will see a drop-down menu. Choose the Create Autoresponder option in the drop-down menu. It will lead you to this page. As you can see here, there are a few options, but do not let it confuse you. All you need to focus on this page is the number box and the content of your email. The first email is always sent on day 0, which means immediately. So leave the number as it is. Moving on, scroll further down and click on the Create New Email option below the box. When you are on this page, fill in the message name and subject. This will be the subject line that is going to show in the mailbox. And then click on Next Step. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to put in test email as an example and click on Next Step. And you'll arrive on this page. Here you can see a lot of templates that are available. However, I would not recommend that you choose the complicated one because the chances that your email will be sent to the spam folder are higher if there are too many pictures or clip art in the email. So scroll down and choose the plain text option. And then enter your plain text message in the box. And I'll just type just a test email in order to proceed. If your email is long, it's recommended that you click on the Wrap Long Line option at the top right above the box. And then you'll be directed back to the previous page. Double check everything and then click on Save and Publish. And there you go with your first email. To create the second email, click on Create New at the top right of the page. As you can see, the number in the box is no longer 0. You can change the number in the box according to how you want to schedule your series. If you want the second email to be sent after 30 days from the first email, change the number to 30. And this is what I'm going to do as well. Remember, if you're going to add a third email or more, the number in this box will always count from the first email, not the previous email. After this, do the same thing and scroll down. Click on Create New Email. Insert the message name and subject. I'll put Test Email 2 in this case. And then click on the Plain Text option. Enter your text message and click on Next Step. And once you're done with this, click on Save and Publish. And there you go with your second email in your autoresponder. If you want to have a third email, just repeat the steps and that'll do it. And there you have it. You've just set up your follow-up email series. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can email unopens in your Aweber account. So every now and then, you will notice that every time you send a broadcast that only a certain percentage of people will open your email, such as in this example I am showing you right now. So let's take this email for example. And you will notice that based on this, only about 7.8% of the people open this email. So what that means is that out of 100%, 7.8% of people have opened the email. And that means the rest of the people have not even opened the mail at all. Personally, I will try to target for at least 7 to 8% open rate, which is kind of not bad. I have seen higher open rate, but regardless of how high your open rates are, not everyone will open it. So what you need to do is that. It kind of makes sense to email to the rest of the people who have not even opened your email. And this is how you do it. So click on View Stats, and you will see a statistic page. Scroll down, and you can check out this thing called Opened and Unopened. Click on the Unopened tab, and you'll see that there's a huge list of people who didn't open the email. So basically what you want to do is you want to click on Send Directly to the subscribers. You will be prompted to create a segment name, so let's just make one up right now. Let's call it Unopens. Okay. Or you can name it any way that you want. Click Save your segment, and you're done for now. The next thing you need to do is you need to go to Messages, click on Broadcast, and create a new message. So I'm just going to make one up on the spot right now for reference purposes. So this is just an example of an email template that I used, but feel free to make your own. So I'm just going to call it Test Email. Not that I am actually going to send it. Just write any content you want over here and click Save and Exit once you're done. You will get to the Drafts page and you have the option of clicking and scheduling a broadcast. So what you can do is, the most important thing is you want to pay attention to this. Who should receive this message? Click at it. Select the list and send to segment. It's very important that you want to select the segment that you have just saved. So in this case, it's Unopens, and click Apply. And that's how you just email to the particular list of people who have not opened your email. And this is how you can increase your open rates without annoying the rest of the people who have previously opened your email. So the only thing left to do is pretty much edit the schedule. And you can choose to send it immediately or any time in the near future. So this is totally up to you. I hope this helps. Welcome to this video training course. I'm going to lead you step by step on how to enable the automation rule in Aweber. With this feature, you can automatically switch your subscribers from buyers list to non-buyers list or vice versa. It's extremely easy. Without further ado, let's get into it. First, after you log into your Aweber account, find the List option button at the top right in the menu bar. Hover over the cursor and you will see a drop-down menu. Click on the List Automation button. When you are on this page, you will see there is a drop-down menu at the bottom above the Save Automation Rule button. As you can see, there are 4 options here in the drop-down menu. Choose the action you would like to activate. You are able to switch the current list subscribers to another list when they unsubscribe from the list. In this case, the action will be activated when the subscribers of Email How To list unsubscribe and subscribe to another list of mine. Once you've done selecting the action and list, click on the Save Automation Rule. As you can see from here, there is the automation rule that I've just set. If you do not want this automation rule to take action anymore, you can just delete it. Just click on the red cross button and click Yes. And that is all you need to know on how to set up an automation rule. Thanks for watching. Welcome to this video training course. I'm going to lead you step by step on how to enable an automation rule. With the automation rules, you can automatically switch your subscribers from buyers lists to non-buyers lists or vice versa. It's extremely easy. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, after you log into the GetResponse account, find the drop-down menu on the top right of the page. Click on it and look for the Automation option. When you are on this page, you will see here is a drop-down menu with Choose a Rule option. Click on that and you will see there are 7 options in the drop-down menu. Choose the action you would like to activate, and you're able to switch the current list subscribers to another list when they unsubscribe from the list. In this case, the action will be activated when the subscribers of Email How To list unsubscribe and subscribe to another list of mine. Once you've done selecting the action and list, click on the Add Rule button. As you can see from here, you've created a new rule. If you do not want the automation rule to take action anymore, you can delete it. Just click on the Rubbish Bin button. And that is all you need to know on how to set up an automation rule. Thanks for watching. Hi and welcome. I am going to show you an example of content email and lead you through step by step on how to write it. A content email can be short and it can be really long, as you can see from this example. Content emails use story as the core of the content. You can start with writing a title for your story as the subject line. In this example, what I have used is how T33 saved me and my business to promote a t-shirt printing service provided by T33. And then start with your story. I have written it in a way to show how effective it is for this T33 benefits me and save my business. In the content, you must write that the problem is that you are facing. In this email, to own a producing factory is the main problem. And then followed by a solution, which is the printing service from T33. This way, there is no need to own a producing factory to print t-shirts. This is the solution that solved the problem once and for all. You must be able to convey the problem solution message to your audience in content email. Moving on, include the link to the website. If you are selling your own product, paste the link to your sales page. If you are promoting other people's products, paste your affiliate link right here. And then you can end this with your signature. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to show you how to write a last call email in this video. Last call email is more or less the same as reminder email, but in a more urgent tone. In the last call email, you will need to remind them that the product launch is still ongoing, but it's going to end soon. You must be able to create a sense of urgency in this email. Start from the subject line. As you can see here, the subject line is "One last chance to download this list building PLR." It already creates a sense where this would be the only chance for them to grab this product before it was too late. For content-wise, you must remind them how important it is for them to grab this chance. To remind them the what's in it for them, restate the benefits that they will be able to get after they buy this product. As you can see here above the link, the word I used here is hurry up. You have 24 hours left to get this. And yes, remember to include the link in the email. When they feel the urgency in this email, chances are higher where they will click on the link. And that is all there is to it. End your email with your signature. Thanks for watching. Hi and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write your own promo email to your subscribers. A promo email that serves a role as a pre-sell. Without further ado, let's get started. First of all, writing the subject line for the email. In this case, I'm going to write as if this is a brand new product that is going to launch soon. New list building how-to course with PLR. This is the subject line for this promo email. You need to let them know what is inside the email through the subject line. This is to get them to click on your email and read it. A simple subject line will do. The complicated one stands a higher chance to be deleted because it sounds like a scam or being sent to the spam. Moving on, you can start your content by conveying a message regarding the problems that they may be facing nowadays. For example, in this email, I am writing in a way to tell them the fact that list building is getting more critical and important as the number of online stores and sales sites have grown at a lightning speed. This sentence alone will tell them the problem, or maybe facing it in the future. And you are there to show them the product that can be a solution to solve this problem, which leads us to the next element, which are the benefits. With the implementation of your product, their problem can be solved. This should be the main point in the promo email. If you have a bonus to offer them, do not hesitate. However, it must be congruent to your product. And then attach with the link to the download page of the bonus. And then end it with your signature. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write a reminder email to your subscribers. The reminder email should be sent as the third or fourth email to your subscribers. Without further ado, let's get started. First and foremost, the subject line for this reminder email is "just making sure you got this," or you can start with "before you forget about this." The content of your email can be something that happened in your daily life. As you can see here, I've written a story about me going through a list building course with the marketing manager and intern, and then link it to my product. Most importantly, include the link to your product. If you did not include the link in this email, then you have to go all the way back to the first email to go to your page. This will be a big turnoff for them. It makes it easier for them to go to your sales page and eventually get the click on the buy button. If you have noticed, I've included another link here to the bonuses as well. You will need to include this only when you have stated to offer them bonuses. If you did not plan to give out bonuses, just skip this part to the ending phrase and signature. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Welcome to this training course. I'm going to lead you on how to write scarcity emails in this video. Scarcity is one of the marketing strategies to sell your products. With this method, you push the sales harder by making it a scarce in terms of time or amount of products. As you can see here, the subject line used here is 24-hour price freeze. In this example, it uses the timely factor. You've set a time limitation for them to make their decision. Now, move to the content of the email. Include the scarcity factor in your content to make it congruent to your subject line. In addition, what's in it for me? This is the key word in writing the content. You need to let them know what the benefits of buying your product are. Write it in bullet form. This is easier to read than putting them all in a paragraph. I've listed out 10 points here. This is not a hard and fast rule. It's all up to you and it's your choice. Once you've written all the benefits, you can then include the link to your sales page. The rest of the selling will be done on the sales page. Your email will play a role as the pre-sell. And last, sign your name at the bottom. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Welcome to this training course. In this video, I'm going to lead you through the elements that you need to include in your first email to your subscribers. The first line that you see here in this email is the subject line of the email, which is very important as it is the first thing your subscribers are going to see. And as you can see here, this is a welcome email to be sent to the subscribers to your membership site, which is why the subject line is "Your first training is here." As you can see here, the next element is to address them. Depending on which autoresponder you are using, the code for it will be different. As you can see in this email, this is the code for Aweber. When this email is sending out, this will turn into the first name of your subscribers accordingly. This is why we collect their first name in the opt-in form or web form. The next element would be your content. You can start with thanking them for subscribing to your newsletter or choosing your product. If this welcome email is for the purpose of thanking them for choosing your products, you can include the download link right here. After expressing your gratitude, you can start introducing yourself. The welcome email is technically the first email they ever get from you after they opted in. There's a high chance where they do not know who you are. Introduce yourself to build up your credibility. If you are writing this as a welcome message for opting into your newsletter, inform them when you will be sending them another newsletter and the interval as well. For instance, 1 week, once, or on a monthly basis. You can include some notes for them before you end the email. Once you're done with the contents, put your signature at the bottom. Again, depending on the autoresponder that you are using, the code can be different. The signature code will then turn into your signature after sending out. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a broadcast in Aweber. Broadcasts enable you to schedule your email ahead of time. You may be wondering what the difference is between a follow-up series and a broadcast. In the follow-up series, obviously, it is a series of emails that you are going to send to your subscribers, whereas for a broadcast, it's an email that requires you to set a specific date and time to send out your email. For follow-up series, it doesn't matter when they subscribe to your campaign. The sequence will always be the same as how you've set them up. Unlike follow-up, if a subscriber missed the date you've set for the broadcast, he will never receive it again unless you send it to him manually. Without further ado, let's get started. When you've logged into your Aweber account, move your cursor to Messages. You will then see the Broadcasts option in the drop-down menu. Click on it and wait for it to load. You will see 3 options on the page: Drag and Drop Email Builder, Plain Text Message, and HTML Editor. For this case, I will choose the Drag and Drop Email Builder as an example. First, type your subject line and email. At the right side of the box, you can see there is a Templates button. Click on it to choose your template. I will choose the plain center-aligned template for now, and then click on Apply. Moving on, you can see a list of features at the left side of the box. If you need any one of the features, you can drag and drop them to the position you want them to be. For example, if you want to add a video box in your email, hover to the video icon. Hold on to it and drag to the place that you want it to be, and then enter the video URL, title of your video, and the destination URL. Moreover, you can choose which side you want to align the video to as well. The next thing that I want to show you in this video is to hyperlink your links to the emails. First, select the sentence you want to hyperlink. In this case, I will type "click here to find out more." Select the sentence, find a chain-like button on the top menu bar, click on it, and then enter the URL link. And once you've done this, click on the OK button. When you are satisfied with the design, click on the Save and Exit button to move on. It will then lead you to this page. Click on the Send Options button and choose Schedule a Broadcast. You get to choose to archive and share your message via social media. This is an optional step. You can turn it off if you do not want to share the message via social media. And then you can choose to send to different segments. Click on the Edit button if you want to customize it. Usually, I will recommend that you choose all subscribers because you definitely want every single one of your subscribers to see your email. But once again, it's all up to you to choose who to send to. Right below the table of your lists, you can see there are 2 options. First, track clicks on website links in this message. It is highly recommended to click on this option because you will know how many clicks on the link in your email. The second option is email me when quick stats are available. This is an optional step. You can choose to disable it if you do not want to receive the email. If you do not need to schedule this email for later, you can click on the Send Message Now button to send it immediately. But if you wish to send this later, you can edit the date right here. You will see the scheduler. This is the feature that enables you to send your email on a specific day and a specific time. You will turn this on, especially if you have your launch soon. Once you've turned this on, you will see a calendar. Select the date you wish to send your email. And then you will see a time box pop up on that date. Select the send time. For example, select the time zone to Eastern Time. Change the send time to 9 in the morning and click on the Apply button. Finally, click on the Schedule Message For button at the bottom. And there you go. You've just scheduled an email to be sent later. As you send out more email broadcasts or newsletters, you will find that it kind of saves time if you have a pre-done template that you can use in every email. I'm going to show you how to make things easy from here on. In an Aweber account, go to Messages and Email Template Manager, and you will come to a page like this. So if you're using a new account, you won't be seeing any of these options here. These are just some of the templates that I've created for this account. So here's how you can start your own. You're given a choice between start with an Aweber template, import a template, or use coding. For most beginners like you, and even for me, I would start with an Aweber template. You will start off with a very basic template. You can choose any existing one you have right now and give it a name. So for the purpose of this test, let's just call it new template. And you can either edit what you have already or choose an existing template and just start modifying it from there. Personally, I will just go with a plain template and start personalizing it further. Here's how you can normally personalize your template, like adding a header image by dragging this image thing here. You can add your own image or use the image gallery. So this is totally up to you. For the purpose of demonstration, I'm just going to use an existing header. And there we go. Now, if you hover your mouse, you will notice that the image is clickable. If you don't want to have that, go to Image Link on your editor here and remove it. And image alternate text, I will just have it removed as well. You can choose to align the image to the left, the center, or to the right. Personally, I just like to keep it in the center. Okay, and further below, you'll see that this is basically the content. I will personally just leave it alone. And another thing I would add, though, is I will add another paragraph which I would like to put my, what I call, can't spam notification, or a simple text that basically lets my subscribers know that they have joined my list. So this is the text that I just came out with. It's up to you how you want to personalize it, but this is how I would do it. In Aweber, you will notice that you can personalize with any of this text over here and put it anyhow you want. But if you want to distinguish between the main content and the footer, I would suggest using a divider so you can drag this in and put it here. You can edit the thickness of the border by 1 pixel, which will be good. You can change the color if you'd like to. I'm just going to leave it black, and you can even change the pattern anyhow you want. I think let's just go with dotted. All right, that's good. So this is basically how your template looks. If you want to save time, you can even add your signature, your logo, or even your social media buttons. It's totally up to you. However, I recommend you keep it simple, like how we're looking at it right now. Because if there are too many images or icons in your newsletter, that will result in having your email high chance of ending up in spam folders, being fell into the Gmail's promo tab, which might hurt your open rates a little bit. But as far as branding goes, this is much recommended, and it also saves time of personalizing every single email that you send out. So once you're done, just click Save and Exit, and you can use this next time onwards.